y'all, it's your girl Kimberly D, and I'm back with another video. So if this is your first time joining me, welcome. It's just my life, a day in the life of Kimberly D. If you've been here, welcome back. Thanks for coming back and seeing about your girl. Today is President's Day, a day off from work, and it's supposed to be, I'm not sure what all we're supposed to be doing. I guess whatever it is that you want to do. But today I had a dentist appointment, and it's been a couple of months because I missed an appointment. And with my office, if you miss an appointment, you generally get pushed back 2 additional months. So it's been a while, and lo and behold, every time I go to the dentist, it feels like it's something additional. I guess that's progression. I guess that's how it's supposed to be. To the orthodontist. So a few months ago, I received the power chain on the bottom because we're trying to close up some spaces that I had some extractions done so that we can get implants put in. That was the goal, because of course, some of you may know that if you have extractions, it allows the teeth to start moving around, and my bottom row started crowding up together, and yeah, that's just not something that we're gonna do. And so that was the reason for getting the braces in the first place, so that we can get the implants and fill in the missing spaces. So we're working on that. We're getting closer, hopefully. Today I went, and in addition to having still the power chain on the bottom, I had to start wearing the rubber bands. And I had a feeling that was going to come into play, but I just wasn't sure. So it's here. We have the rubber bands. I don't know if y'all can see them. It's not cute. It doesn't really feel well. It feels weird. And I was told that I had to wear them at least 20 hours a day. He wants me to sleep with them. And then the only time that you should take them off is for eating. So that's giving you, out of 24 hours, that's giving you at least 4 hours to eat. So I have to take them off and eat and then put them back on. And so I haven't eaten today yet. And I was like, I'm so hungry. And I'm just like not really wanting to cook because, it's my day off, and I wanted to just chill and relax. I have some laundry that I have to put away, but I'm hungry. Your girl is hungry. So I was like, okay, what do we have? What do I want to make? What do I feel like? And for those of you who may not know, I'm trying. I guess I can't say the word trying, because either you do or you don't. But my goal is to kind of steer away from meat and go more plant-based. And so I was like, okay, I bought these packs. I bought one that is curry, and then I bought this one. They're both by the same company, Saffron Road. I don't know if you can see it. And it's this one is a sweet and sour simmer sauce. And so I was like, oh man, okay, I have bell peppers, onions, and the red, green, and onions, but I don't have any pineapple. And then I remember that we went to Sam's Club and I purchased the pineapple. If you don't know, it's, in my opinion, better to purchase your pineapples from Sam's Club, because they're going to be around the same price, $2.50, but they're going to be a lot larger. And I remembered I had one. I needed to use it before it went bad. So here we are. I'm going to turn this fan off because it's making me where I have like a little tickle in my throat. I was getting hot. My internal heater was kicking on, but now it's giving me like a little situation. And we ain't got time for that. So I thought I'm going to make me some sweet and sour cauliflower. I bought this head of cauliflower. I've kind of already dismantled it. This is what we have left of it. You see, it started to turn, so I have to use it. And I literally just threw away a bunch of produce because I'll be in the mood for something, I'll buy all this produce, and then I'm not in the mood anymore. So it goes bad. And that's kind of what happens. I bought these things too. I washed these. And you kind of put, I bought these from Sam's, no, Costco. I believe Costco. I think they sell them at Sam's too, but these kind of go together, and then it has a lid. And because this has the bottom that has the holes in it, and the moisture drops into this tray, it's supposed to allow your produce to stay fresh for a lot longer because you don't have the condensation sitting right on it. So I got those to kind of help me keep produce a little bit longer, but I guess it is what it is. You can only have it for so long before it goes bad. So I'm just going to be finishing up dicing this bell pepper. Let me wash my hands. I'm going to finish dicing this bell pepper. And then, hold on. I'm going to finish dicing this bell pepper. And then I'm going to just put everything together. And the knife that I'm using, I don't think it's really a knife that you use for this, but it's the knife that I'm comfortable with, so that's all that matters. I don't too much like knives. I've been cut once on a can when I was a teenager, back when we were using Crisco oil in the can. Y'all remember Crisco oil in the can? I thought, I want to make my brothers a cake, and we needed some Crisco oil. So I don't know if we didn't have a can opener or if I didn't know where the can opener was. However, with the can opener situation, I just used the knife instead and opened the can up halfway, and not all the way because I'm using a knife, so it was rigid, and I ended up almost slicing my finger off with the can. So I guess that still has nothing to do with a knife, but nevertheless, I'm not a fan of knives either. So, and then we have the onions. So I have already in here some diced, roughly chopped. They're not diced, they're roughly chopped red bell peppers and some green bell peppers. And then I'm going to add some onion. And this is, I've made sweet and sour many times. And you know, you kind of do whatever you like to do. Make it however you like to make it. But because I don't feel like doing all that saucing and seasoning and all that stuff, I'm going to use this packet. I like to call it almost homemade. Because I'm at home making it. So it's almost homemade. And I got this other onion. It's like a sweet onion. This one is a regular onion. It's not a white, it's a yellow onion. This one here is a yellow onion. That one is a sweet onion. So, I don't know. I may need more. I may not. I may just use this and call it a day. I think this one's going to be enough. And once again, I've never done this with cauliflower. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. See, y'all, that's the problem. When you get a certain age. See how it was hot? I was hot. I turned the fan on. And then it got cold. And it started giving me that little tickle feeling in my throat. And I'm hot again. So the fan going to have to come back on. It just is what it is. Let me rinse this off. Unfortunately, when you going through that process, where your internal heater comes on and off. You kind of go back and forth with stuff. And here's my pineapple. I've already somewhat cut it. But see how big it is? So I was told that you can use the core. Because I have a pineapple core that I use to core the pineapple. But I've been told that you can eat the core. I always thought the core would be bitter or burn. Y'all know how y'all eat pineapple and you eat the core and it starts burning? That's what I always thought. So I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I need to take all these little brown spots off or not, because he was getting real ripe, and I don't want to lose it. I've already had to throw away so much other produce, so I didn't want to have to do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and just roughly chop him. See, I'm still chopping around the core. I don't know. I guess it's just habit of not wanting to use it. Should I use it, y'all? Have y'all ever used the core? You hear that? It even sounds tougher, like you shouldn't be using it. I don't think I'm gonna use it. I know what I can use it for. I can use it for my water. I'm gonna do some pineapple infused water. See, I'm not putting that in my food. I'll put it in my water though. On my little decanter. I'll use it for my pineapple and cucumber water. It's gonna be good for something. That should be more than enough. And then I guess the other half that I have, I'll just cube that and then save it for something else. Even if it's just for a snack. So, see how that is? Like butter. Night and day difference. Night and day difference. Yeah, I'm not using that core for my food. I use it for other stuff. For infusions. But not for my food. So what y'all got going on this President's Day when the majority of us have off? Ooh, that air feels so good. See? If y'all already started going through the process of that menopause monster, let me know. Let me know how y'all dealing with it. What are y'all doing? Do y'all take not supplements? You may take supplements. Do you take medications for it? What do you do for that situation? Now, what do I need to do? And like I told y'all, I've never used cauliflower in place of like chicken or beef or anything like that. Goodness gracious. Is it supposed to be that hard? I'm just doing something wrong. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. You finished with the yard?
Yeah.
Y'all, my husband doing yard work on his day off. I guess you gotta get it in where you fit it in. I'm using cauliflower instead of chicken.
Oh, okay.
Or beef. I'm making a mess in the process. But that's what brooms and mops and vacuums are for.
Okay.
You gotta start somewhere. This one's big. Look how big that is. Should I cut it? I think I should probably cut it. I don't think it should be that big. It might take a long time to cook. Y'all, I am making a mess. Cauliflower is so messy, it's popping everywhere. So, needless to say, you already clean after you cook. You clean while you're cooking. You clean. But needless to say, I'll be cleaning afterwards. So I'll just add that to my things to do list today. But anyway, what y'all doing? Let me know what President's Day has meant to you, what it's offered to you, what it's allowed you to do on your day off. I think I'm done with this. No, I'm not. Because I still have my cucumber that I have to wash and peel for my water. But let's go ahead and put some oil in the pan. And we are going to be using, let's turn the fire on. Let's turn it to a medium. We're going to be using some grapeseed oil. And this is one of the brands that I like to use. If you can see that, grapeseed oil. And I like using it because I believe it's better for me, especially if you're going to be doing plant-based. And it says that it is ingredients grapeseed oil. So we're just going to use maybe a tablespoon. I think that's about right. Y'all anal as I am. It has to be facing the front. It would make more sense probably to have it face the back so you can grab it, but I don't know. It is what it is. But we're going to use the wok. Try to be a little authentic. And use the wok. And get this. Rinse this off. And I know my way around the kitchen, but the kitchen is not my happy place. It's the place that I have to be in order to feed myself and my family. But ultimately, it's not my happy place. It's not my place of preferred place. I think that's it. I'm not sure about cauliflower. So I'm thinking add the cauliflower first or add the other stuff first. And since I'm not doing this from scratch, I'm wondering, should I add like garlic and all that stuff? What y'all think? I don't know. And I'm tired. I'm a little bit tired, so it's not helping. I'm just hoping that this goes well because I don't want to waste. I don't want to go horribly bad where it's not consumable. It's not edible. But I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm a little sleepy and I'm hungry. Have you ever been hungry and sleepy? And you have to decide which one you the most of. Am I more hungry, more sleepy? Which one? Which one am I more of? Right now, I guess they neck and neck. So hopefully this goes quick. I'm going to put this in the cauliflower in first. Or should I? I should probably put the bell peppers and onions in first. I ain't hear no sizzle. So it's got a sneaky suspicion that the wok wasn't hot enough. The grease wasn't hot enough. We're going to start high and go low. Because nobody wants your vegetables to just soak up all the grease if it's not hot enough. Because that's exactly what happens. Okay, there we go. Now you hear that sizzle. That's what we was looking for, that sizzle. I'm going to put this in now because I don't want it hard. Especially coming straight from the dentist. I do not. So I probably should have cut them and made them smaller. Probably should have cut the pieces and made them a lot smaller. Maybe I still will. Because I don't know if cauliflower shrinks. So we'll just cut them and make them a little bit smaller. And because I'm the only one that's thinking about going plant-based, I may end up eating this by myself. So it may turn into a prep meal where I can have it a couple days. So with that being said, hopefully it turns out well. I think that's probably small enough. It smells good. And we don't have anything in here except the peppers and the onions and cauliflower. So the packaging, generally I don't read directions, but this time I did. And it said to cook your meat and your vegetables and then add the sauce and then just allow it to simmer and then serve. Serve over a bed of rice, noodles, whatever your choice is. And so for me, I'm going to be having some noodles. I thought about the rice, but the rice is a chicken fried rice that we got from, we either got it from Sam's Club or Costco. Let me get my noodles. The chow mein, vegetable chow mein noodles. We purchased these from Costco. Vegetable. Don't look at my nails. My girl gotta hook me up. But they're vegetable chow mein noodles, and we purchased these many times before. And you literally just, you can cook them in the microwave. You can probably cook them on the stove too, but it's fast and easy. It's 3 minutes in the microwave. You just make a slit, pop it in the microwave, and there you have it. So once this is done, I'll do that. And then I'll just pour my vegetable sweet and sour. It says chicken or beef or shrimp. And then because it's cauliflower, if they want chicken or beef or shrimp, they can add it to it. They can cook their meat and then just add it to it. What do you think? You gonna have some?
Yeah.
You'll try it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's ready for the excuse me, for the sauce. Cause this cauliflower is hard.
Once it starts cooking the steam and stuff, like you at the top.
Yeah, I should probably cover it.
Yeah, whenever you do that, it'll soften it. Because you know cauliflower is made up when you need water.
Right. I y'all like me and use up all the paper towel in the house. Every time you go to the store, paper towel is on your list.
Sorry about this, Lord, but I gotta get me some coffee.
That's fine. Make your coffee. Because I'm going to make me some tea. Y'all know I gave up coffee. I didn't give it up willingly. I feel like it was taken from me. But in life, everything is a choice. So I chose to give up coffee in order to better myself and to figure out what the problem was. So I'm just trying to get used to it. It's a new normal for me. I still crave it. But that's everything in life. You used to something, you've been doing something for years, and you decide to just give it up. Sometimes it don't just go away just like that. But I got better. You know I got better. I got better. I was drinking my coffee black for years now. In my opinion, that's me getting better. I don't want to add the pineapple too soon because I don't want it to get too soft. I mean, I guess it don't matter. I like the pineapple. But I'm going to let this saute for a few minutes longer. And I'm going to wash my cucumber. And then I'm going to cut it and put it in my water. Actually, I don't even need the whole cucumber. But let me still wash it. And I'm not sure how y'all clean y'all fruit and y'all vegetables. Because, you know, cucumber feels like it has a wax on it. And I'm sure it does with everything that they do to it when they're growing it. But I'm going to peel the skin anyway.
But you have to be proud of me at least for one thing.
What? Oh, yeah. Y'all, he's using agave in his coffee instead of sugar. That's a step in the right direction. He was using brown sugar. We went from white sugar to brown sugar. We've even tried stevia, monk fruit.
I'm actually trying to work my way to monk fruit.
But agave seems to be his preference. So whatever works. Just put this in here like this. And it's supposed to help keep it for a little bit longer.
Can you give me a spoon, please?
You want a regular spoon or a long spoon? Mm-hmm. And so I'm just gonna peel this. That way I don't really have to worry about the skin on it. The skin is probably where the nutrients are. I can smell that.
That's the thing about vegetables. When you stir fry them and cook them, they smell good.
Because everything gets released.
Well, as you would say, it's living.
It's living food. I do not like eating dead food. Y'all ever have a meal and everything is dead on your plate? When I say dead, I mean there's no living anything. Everything is processed or it's just not good. I should just put these in there like that. That's not cute, but you know what? It works. The goal is to have it become infused. Let me go get my water. Hold on. And it only takes 2 bottles of 2 16-ounce bottles. And I think these are what, 16.9? 16.9 ounce bottles. So we're using purified water. Maybe less. So it's going to take less. And that has everything to do with the amount of ingredients you put in here. This pineapple and cucumber is actually really good if you make it like in a smoothie And I'm just gonna put this in the refrigerator in my office. That way while I'm working, it's closer for me to grab. How many of y'all have a little fridge in your office? Little mini fridge. Okay. Let me wash my hands. It smells a little bit weird. It's starting to smell like I needed to turn the fire down a long time ago. Yeah. Like something burning. And it was my bell peppers and my onions. Hopefully it's not too bad. Because ain't nobody got time for that. See, that's another reason why you shouldn't multitask. There's no such thing as multitasking. You're going to mess up something trying to pay attention to the other. But the cauliflower did seem like it softened a lot. And then the pineapple itself just sweetens. So hopefully the little char that it has on it isn't too bad. It doesn't have that burned taste. But ultimately, it's going to definitely be an experience. And then I'm just going to add the sauce and let it simmer. I've already turned the fire down. So I'm just going to add the sauce, cover it, and let it simmer. And generally, I know this is bad, but I don't taste my food during the cooking process. I never have. I raised 3 kids. They survived. I don't know if it was the best. And got a whole husband of over 20 years. So, some kind of way, somehow, I did all right with it. So, but I am, especially since it has a little burn on it, I am going to taste this and see if there's something else that I need to add to it, since I didn't add any seasoning of my own, which is not the norm. Because if what I haven't learned from trying to eat plant-based, because I did vegan for 3 months, maybe about 4 years ago. And what I have learned is how to season some food. So I did learn how to season through that process. It was I learned so well, in my own opinion, that, you always think you're missing something when you make a change. You think, you're missing something from whatever you were doing before. And I thought I was missing chicken. Because I love chicken, especially chicken wings. Like, that's one of my favorites. So, I decided to go with my cousin and celebrate her birthday. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant because it's a prominent restaurant. I dang near choked on the chicken, one, because I guess I wasn't used to chewing meat anymore. Or it could have just been something personal with me. But the seasoning, I was so upset with myself that I cheated on my vegan meals with this chicken. Because it didn't have flavor. And you go to a certain place and they're known for bringing it. They left it somewhere that day. So, I was like, man, I cheated on cheated on my vegan meal for this darn chicken, and it wasn't even giving. It gave me nothing. It gave me a disappointment is what it gave me. But I'm gonna cube up the rest of this pineapple and store it. I'm gonna store it in one of those containers and cook my noodles, and I'll let y'all know how everything turns out. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hey y'all, your girl was tired. I think I was more tired than I was hungry, so I am up from my nap. I did taste it. I tasted it right before, and I had to add. I had to add what I would normally add if I was making it myself. And then it was all right. But I'm up from my nap. Now I got to go pick up my new prescription, my new glasses. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Can't see a thing right now. Yes.
Better?
Much better. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know about the receipt app called Fetch, where you dine, shop, anything that turns anything into a receipt, and your receipt turns into points and points turn into gift cards. So I'm going to leave my referral code at the end, and you are more than welcome to tell a friend, join me, and you can get gift cards too, just for shopping.